Okay, so we're talking about raising the happiness set point, and I've been doing this for the last few videos. You really should start at the beginning of this like little mini series. So if you just go back a few videos, you'll see I'm wearing the same color and the same sunnies all the way through. So yeah, look for this green t-shirt, and that's where we started off about 4 or 5 videos ago. Start there, and we'll get back to this one, which is actually talking about how. In the last video, we made a agreement, and I'm really excited about that. And so now we're going to talk about how to actually do it. So what you're going to do for, let's even start with 5 minutes or 10 minutes every day, is I want you to simply be able to find yourself a quiet place where you are going to watch the mind. You're going to close your eyes, and all you're going to do is just be attentive to watching. And you're going to question everything, but just go with me. So let's do it together. So, hello. We're closing our eyes. All right. And you just relax your face. You relax your shoulders and your neck so there's just no tension. And with your eyes closed, it's like you're just looking out in front, out through your eyelids. And for most people, what that is like is just black. You know, you closed your eyes, so it's black. You're not looking at anything. So there's blackness. And you might have other things going on. You might have like wiggles and squiggles and shapes and stuff, but colors, you know, it's okay. But just focus on that nothingness. Focus on that blackness. Do it now. Close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, just look in front. And just allow whatever's there, just allow that blackness. Some people describe it as blackness or emptiness or nothingness. Now just watch that. And now you're present to what is. So now you're present to seeing the thoughts. And we're going to go through this a few times. So when you're present to seeing the thoughts, you now can actually count them and let them go. And that's all I want you to do in this exercise, is put a number to the thought as soon as you notice you're thinking. And continue to watch the blackness. Now it's not about the number. In the next video, I'll talk about what you're actually doing, but I want you to do this. Just simply put a number on the thought and let it go for the next few minutes. Put another number on. Just keep watching. Awesome. Keep watching. Anytime you notice you're thinking, just put a number on it. And again, keep watching. Awesome. You can keep your eyes closed, or you can just continue to listen to me. And I want you to keep playing with just doing that, either for that period of time or longer, every day or a couple of times a day. Super simple, right? Like we just did it for, well, I'm going to guess 2 minutes. And the hugeness about that, let's talk about the hugeness of that, is that if you can put a number on the thought, that means you are not that thought. It means that there's you who's watching that, which is the thought. You and that, and there's a gap in between. So the thought becomes objectified. It now is an object that you can put a number on, right? If you can do that, you are not the thoughts, which means you're not that thought stream or that story, which means that you are that can observe it. If you can play with that and start playing with it more and more and create this new habit, everything that you were thinking about, you now realize can be externalized. It can be objective. It can be just a thought that you can put a number on it, which means you now have room to change. If I was thinking about, did I lock the door, and is the cat out, and has it been fed, and gosh, I didn't like how my neighbor talked to me yesterday. Whoops, 1. Hang on, I really didn't like how my neighbour talked to me. What am I going to do today? Whoop. 2. What we're doing is teaching ourselves to keep coming back to this moment by just simply counting. And by coming back to this moment, we're teaching ourselves that we can do that. We can break the crazy thinking dialogue, continuous la 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 that goes on. We can break it and recognize this moment. Now, I want you to do that every day. Because what you're going to start seeing, that even though I was churning on about did I lock my door and did I feed the cat and how am I going to talk to my neighbor when I see it next, suddenly we realize that that's just stuff. And to churn on it is taking me away from my happiness set point and my peace and my connectedness. But letting it go and coming back to this moment is moving me into the peace and the happiness and the connectiveness. So it's not like I'm going to learn to become happier. I am happy when I let go and I rest into this moment. Does that make sense to you? I want you to play this video over and over again. Listen to it. It's very, very important, because the coming videos after this is going to be more about the discoveries when you close your eyes.